Hello, Rainy Bear. Welcome back to the podcast.
Hi, Lolly. It's good to be back.
And we're coming off the back of our massive mushroom murder case. If you guys tuned in, thank you so much. It was a record-breaking week for us at Can't Handle the Crime and Scandal, and we're so super stoked to have you on board and see our little downloads are climbing.
Lolly, you did an incredible job.
Today's case, Rainy. We're going catfishing.
I've always wanted to find a catfishing case.
Oh, well, today I beat you to it. So are you ready to jump into this terrible tale about catfish?
I'm so excited. Give it to me.
All right, grab your fishing rods, team. Let's jump right in. May 2005. We're going to head to a little town called Clarence in New York, USA, baby. This is just your classic small town, Rainy, with a sweet little population of 32,000. Life moves slow. Antique shopping is the go. No, seriously, that is what that town is known for. Can I get a big old snore?
Boring.
It's a lovely town and generally not a lot of bad things happen in Clarence. Our story today follows a man that goes by the name of Thomas Montgomery. His life was as Clarence as it comes. It was pretty boring. Married for 16 years. He had 2 daughters. One was 12, one was 14. He was a family man. He was a factory man. Thomas had been working at the local Dynabraid factory making power tools for 12 bloody long years.
Oh, gosh.
Day in, day out, slaving away over a hot power tool.
He loves the routine.
Thomas used to be in the military. He had a bit of a drinking problem there for a while, but his kids really got him on the straight and narrow, and he's just living the Clarence dream. No, I'm kidding. It can't be that bad. I'm sure small town living is very nice. But for Thomas, life was getting pretty boring. His marriage was lacking the love, the lust. It was lacking the connection. But Thomas, he did find a little bit of enjoyment at work. He'd stay behind and play a little poker with some of his friends, but that didn't happen very often. And soon this game playing with his colleagues actually moved into the online space. And Thomas began to do a little online gaming on a website called Pogo. Pogo is a website that is still around. I went on there. It looked like a lot of animated games, but I know when Thomas was on there back in 2005, it was a lot of blackjack, solitaire, poker. He would go on and play these games, but there would also be these chat rooms, so you could have a little chit chat to some of your friends. There is a guy at the Dynabraid factory. His name is Brian Barrett. He's 22. He's cool. He's hip. Thomas wants a little bit of that, so he gets on Pogo. They're on there. They're playing games. May 2005. Thomas, he's finished a hard day's work making some power tools. He gets home, jumps onto the internet, the one place he can escape from his boring, shitty life.
Fair enough.
He gets on, he's playing Pogo. He's on Pogo. Fuck, is he playing Pogo? I don't know.
Oh, no. All I can imagine is he's bouncing around on a pogo stick.
It does sound pretty fun. So he's playing some blackjack and some solitaire. He's in there just having a gay old time. And then all of a sudden, he gets a little instant message. Bing, bing, bing. This instant message comes from the username TallHotBlonde.
Oh, she sounds so sexy.
TallHotBlonde is a little concerned. She's noticed that this user that's just come into the chat room shouldn't be in this chat room. Now, Thomas's username is Marine Sniper. Marine Sniper's age is listed at 46 years old.
Get the fuck out, you old man.
This is in fact how old Thomas Montgomery is. But he's found his way into a teen chat room.
Ooh, you peedy man.
You are a peedy man. Jessie, aka TallHotBlonde, she's just turned 18. And she's like,
"Ew, you sick fuck."
So she sends a little IM and she says,
"Excuse me, you're in the wrong room."
In this moment, Thomas Montgomery, I imagine he's gone a little flushed in the face. He's overweight. He's balding. He's not that attractive. He's a little slobbish.
The teenagers are not into Thomas.
They're not into it. He's probably getting a little sweaty. He's a little red face and he's like,
Shit, fuck. What do I do? I've just been busted.
He's freaking out because he thinks maybe this is an undercover cop sting operation. So there's only one thing that Thomas can do. He takes those chubby little fingers and he begins typing away on his keyboard.
No, don't panic. My name is Tommy. and I am 18 years old. I'm currently using my dad's account, Thomas Sr.
Nice save.
Jessie, being the naive 18-year-old ditz, buys this shit. And she goes,
Ew. Oh, thank God. I thought you were some sicko.
and now she can rest assured because this isn't Thomas Montgomery, it's Tommy. The night continues. A little bit of solitaire and a little bit of blackjack going on. Some instant messages going between Marine Sniper and TallHotBlonde. They're connecting quite nicely on the old interweb, Rainey. So they decide to take these chit-chats to a private room.
Dirty fuckers.
They're getting on really well. Thomas is probably feeling a little giddy, Rainey. You know, he's in a loveless marriage. He's got 2 tween teen daughters that aren't really that into him. And here he is having a little flirtatious conversation with an 18-year-old.
Also, Tommy, this girl is not much older than your daughters, you frickin' perv.
Petey Thomas. 18-year-old Jessie, she is from West Virginia. Now, she is exactly as her username says. She's tall, she's hot, she's blonde. She's super athletic. She's just about to graduate high school. She is vibrant, she is fresh, she is fun. And this is everything that Thomas Montgomery is lacking. Middle-aged, overweight, balding, sweaty, factory worker. It's just not that appealing. But you know what? He could also just go and make things right and go to the gym, okay? You'll feel so much better for it. But that doesn't matter because Jessie thinks she is talking to 18-year-old Tommy. Tommy explains that he is in the military. Thomas explains that he is actually about to head off to sniper training, Rainey. This is going to be a 2-month boot camp, and then when he is ready to go, he's going to be shipped out to Iraq to be a powerful Marine sniper. Pew, pew! Jessie and Tommy really are connecting, and Jessie wants to send Thomas some photos.
Of course she does.
So these two take things to the next level and they exchange their identities. Jessie sends some bikini-clad pictures. This tall, hot blonde, she is ripped, she is toned, she is looking fly.
She sounds hot.
Thomas is liking what he's seeing, Rainey. Oh, God, is he liking what...
I like what I hear.
But also, like, Thomas, you sick man. Sick man. You got your teen daughters down the hallway and you're probably having a little masty-basty, aren't you? You
Disgusting.
sicko, I feel ill. Anyway, these two, it's going well.
They hit it off.
But obviously, Jessie is wanting some photos in return. So Tommy, aka Thomas, sends Jessie a photo of him in his military getup. And this is a photo of Thomas Montgomery 30 bloody years ago.
I'm going to have to intervene here. Hang on a minute. The quality.
Photos back in 2005 weren't great, but surely, come on, Jessie. Use your eyeballs. They're fresh eyeballs too. They must have good sight. You're only 18. But no, she ate this shit up and she was loving what she was seeing. Marine Sniper, aka Tommy, he described himself as a jacked redhead, 6'2", 190 pounds. He was rich, Rainey. He had $2 million in the bank. And get this, Rainey Bear, Tommy was packing a 9-inch cock.
Oh, Tommy.
Just to put that into perspective, that is 23 centimeters. Get that thing away from me.
Fuck that.
You know what I mean?
Hell no. That's nearly a 30-centimeter ruler. Oh, wow.
Even though I'm a virgin mum, if you're listening, but seriously, Tommy, nobody wants a 23 centimeter PP near their vajayjay. All right?
No, absolutely not.
That is a liability. Seems a bit much. Is that when it's small or big? Like, what are we talking about here? I reckon 20 centimeters is like...
No, I reckon we're a good heat pump remote.
Do you reckon? That's quite... Imagine if that was it soft, though.
And then you go another bit, and that's about 30.
It'd be like this. Oh! Anywho, Jessie is impressed, all right? Jessie is impressed by his 9-inch long. She wants more. Tommy, aka Thomas, is going to give her more. Well, he doesn't send dick pics because let's be honest, it's probably got a lot of grey pubes and it's a bit fat by now. Do you get a fat penis too? Oh, there's so many questions. Anyway, Thomas is getting obsessed. It's all he can think about. He thinks about his tall, hot blonde from the moment he wakes up to the moment he goes to bed. He goes to the Dyna Braid factory and he makes these power tools and he is skyding to all of his work friends. He has met the love of his life. He has plans to leave his wife of 16 years and move to West Virginia to be with his 18-year-old sweetheart.
Can Couple of problems there, Tommy.
I know. Tommy, mate, you better book yourself a flight to Turkey. You got to book yourself in for a facelift and a hair replant resurgeration.
And a gastric bypass.
And you're going to need to get those, what are that surgery where they put the muscles in? Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah. Full skin removal. Get on it. Ozempic ASAP.
You got this, Tommy. As soon as Thomas gets home from work, he kicks his daughters off the computer and he gets to work, typing away. These guys are sending all kinds of love messages. Jessie is signing off her messages.
I love you always and forever, Tommy.
And Tommy would write back,
I've never felt this way.
They began talking on the phone. It wouldn't take long for this virtual relationship to go virtually sexual. Is that what they say?
Oh,
These guys
yeah.
were having virtual cyber sex. They were sexting on the computer. They were sexting on the phone, sending provocative pictures. Well, Jessie was sending provocative pictures. Ooh, it is sex.
Oh, he was probably on Google. Slim 9-inch cock.
That's right. Ooh, what would your saucy, racy username be, Rainey?
Raunchy Rainey.
Oh, wow. That's good. I'm going to be loose lolly. That's a good thing, is it?
Loose lolly? Absolutely not.
God damn it.
Shit.
Okay, not loose lolly. I'm going to come up. Okay, now. Okay, what about luscious lolly? Licking her lips lolly.
Lickable lolly.
And you're going to be,
Ravenous Rainey.
if you were Shireen, I'd be like, slippery Shireen. So, look, Thomas has a moment. He's like,
Oh, God, this is actually getting pretty bad.
they're saying I love yous. He's on his computer all day long. His wife, Cindy, is thinking, what is he up to? But Thomas, he's got a plan. Tommy, his imaginary son, is about to be shipped off to Iraq to fight in the war. He is going to be snipering away, saving the country.
Perfect.
So Tommy thinks,
You know what? This is my opportunity. I've got to kill Tommy off. He got to be dead. He's going to die in combat.
Fair enough.
so Tommy tells his sweet love,
Listen, honeybee, I am going to fight for my country. So the internet isn't the best over in Iraq. So what I'm going to need you to do is communicate to me via my dad, Thomas Sr.
Perfect.
Jessie's thinking,
Of course, honey.
because Jessie's dumb and she's 18 and she has no idea what she's doing.
No clue.
She thinks she knows, but she doesn't really know. We've all been there. Tommy says his farewells and he gets on a plane to the war. Oh, it's like the old days, isn't it? They've got to communicate via letters. Jessie's probably really stressing. Is her man going to be alive day in, day out? So she begins writing messages to Thomas.
My dearest, sweet Tommy. I love you so much, honey. I thank God every day for you, baby. His plan for us must be something great. Honey, you have changed me. My world. My everything. I love you, Tommy, always and forever.
Wow. Sounds lovely. I mean, she really does love him.
Tommy would write letters from Iraq and send them to his dad. His dad would send them to Jessie.
My dearest, sweet Tommy.
I mean, wait, Jared.
My dearest, sweet Jessie. Honey, I love everything you gave me for Christmas. But the one I cherish the most is your love. Baby, I'm so excited about running with you. I want you in my life now, tomorrow, and forever. You mean everything to me, honey. Without you in my life, I am nothing. You give me reason to keep on going, honey. I can never, ever repay you for everything you have done. My love is unconditional, and it will be till the day I die.
Doesn't really sound like an 18-year-old. Sounds like a man with wisdom.
It does, doesn't it? Jessie, come on. Rainey, Jessie starts sending her G-strings in the mail.
God damn, were they worn?
Probably. There's big money in that, apparently. Rainey, things would climax.
Clearly.
And Tommy would propose to Jessie.
Thomas, what are you doing?
8 months later, this thing's been going on for months and months and months. And Tommy, aka Thomas, he just needs to be with Jessie. And Jessie is beyond excited. Of course, she says yes. She is imagining this new life she's going to have with Thomas.
Oh, Jessie.
Cindy is Thomas's wife. Cindy Montgomery, she's like, what the fuck is wrong with Tommy? This fat slob, he's on the computer day in, day out. He's being super suspicious. Something's up. She's trying to figure out what's going on. And Rainey, she would discover one of these packages that had a G-string and a love letter inside. And she's like, right, that's it.
The crazy thing is like he's living one lie. Now he's extended the lie to be out in battle.
Oh my God,
It's just
out of
getting
control.
really bad. It's getting really bad.
Oh, just you wait, loves. It's going to get so much worse. So Cindy is thinking, ooh.
Oh.
And she confronts her dirty, peedy husband, Thomas Montgomery. He can't hide it. He can't deny it. He comes clean. She's disgusted with him and she's like, you are sick and I want nothing to do with you. She is going to divorce this motherfucker. She sends him to the basement. He moves into the basement, loves.
Oh, where he wants to be.
That's right. He's probably like, sweet, unlimited access to the internet. He can just fap off and yuck. Yuck. Cindy is a badass bitch, Rainey. She's a badass bitch.
Go Cindy.
She gets rid of this man. Good for you, honey. Early 2006. Jessie, newly engaged, she is strolling to the letterbox. This girl is in love. She is excited. There's another letter from her beloved. She goes inside, she sits on her bed and she gets ready to have a little read of this delightful, scrummy little love letter from Tommy. Enclosed in this letter is a photo, a little different to usual. She pulls it out and she's a little confused because it's a family. There's a man, a woman, 2 teenage girls.
I know where this is going.
The letter would read something along the lines of this. Dear Jessie, let me introduce you to my family. That's me on the left. My name's Cindy. Next to me is my husband, Thomas. And on either side of us are our daughters. We don't have a son that goes by the name of Tommy that's fighting in the war. You have, in fact, been talking to 46-year-old Thomas Montgomery, my husband. Boom, bitch. As I mentioned, Cindy is a badass bitch. She is not going to take her anger out on this innocent, naive, poor young girl that's just been completely taken advantage of. So she urges Jessie to be incredibly careful when she's online. Do not trust the people you are talking to. You have been manipulated by this man. It is disgusting what he has done, and basically a word of warning to look after yourself and stop trusting everything you read on the internet. Oh, go Cindy.
Fair enough.
Jessie, I imagine she's sitting there, she's shaking, she cannot believe it. She has been sending bikini-clad pics, nudie-roody pics to this man. She's been having phone sex.
Did she vomit in her mouth a little?
I vomited for her. She is absolutely disgusted. Immediately she sends a text to this filthy, dirty perv. Calls him out. No denying it. She urges him to meet me now inside a chat room, because that's where they did all their loving on each other. So they get inside a chat room and Jessie is disgusted. She's beside herself. She cannot believe that he has scammed her like this. She's just having this realization of how disgusting this is. All these photos, these intimate conversations, and she's incredibly upset. No denying it. He just apologized. He says it got out of control. He found himself in the chat room and one thing led to another, and then he proposed. You know?
I mean, as you do.
As you do.
As you do.
She doesn't know what to do. She's got no one to turn to. No one in real life to talk to. But she remembers Brian Barrett, Thomas's co-worker. She'd been chatting to him a couple of times. This is someone who knows Thomas. This is the one person that she can talk to that might understand what she's going through. So she jumps online and to her luck, she finds Brian. He's online. Brian's a good-looking man. He is tall. He is dark. He is handsome. Olive skin. He works at Diner Braid part-time. He's also studying to become a teacher. He's athletic. He's 22 years old. And he is actually 22 years old. He goes by the username Beefcake1572.
Oh, beefcake.
I'd say he's a bit beefcakey.
Like muscular beefcakey?
Yeah, he's just like, solid. Jessie confides in Brian. Brian is disgusted that his friend, his work colleague, has been doing this to a teenage girl. And these two start talking. They start talking a lot. And things get a little more flirty. Things get a little hot and heavy. I think, Jessie, you are just a little online, little saucy mama, aren't you?
Little hussy.
What is it called after you break up with someone?
Rebound.
Yeah, it's a rebound, okay? So maybe Jessie's just like feeling like she's vulnerable and she needs a little shoulder to cry on, a little virtual shoulder to cry on. So these two, they hit it off. They are chatting. Fuck, she's sending her bikini pics. She's got them there on her hard drive, so why not?
Straight into it. No time to waste. At least he's 22. Acceptable.
They look good. They make a cute couple. He has some pretty strong feelings. And for these two, it doesn't take long for them to start saying, I friggin' love you.
Oh, Christ. Young love.
Young virtual love. Now, Brian, he's got to protect his girlfriend. He starts to talk to his colleagues. He begins to tell everybody at the factory what Thomas Montgomery has been doing. He is a predator.
Dirty dog.
He is a perv. He even begins to print out these intimate message exchanges between TallHotBlonde and Marine Sniper and just putting them all around the factory.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a very high score, isn't it?
Very antagonizing, and you're asking for trouble, mate.
Ooh.
Just have a conversation.
Things start to get very awkward and very uncomfortable for Thomas. He would arrive to work and people would be looking at him, giving him the side eye. The whispers would be going on behind his back.
Oh my God, did you hear about Thomas? He is a predator. Ew, he's so sick motherfucker.
Oh, Petey Teeny.
So Thomas he's pretty upset. He's going home. He's sleeping in the basement. His wife wants nothing to do with him. Pack your shit. Get out of here. It's taken him a while. Everyone at the factory doesn't like him. And to really just get the nail in the coffin, kick him when he's down, salt in the wound. Any other ones? When life gives you lemons. You know, what is it? Come on. Like what's, you know, like another fish in the big pond.
Fuck him in the ass. I don't know. Lemon in the eye. A real doozy in the butthole.
Guys, these are all the new ones that are about to come out. Oh, fuck him in the I'm sorry, I need a moment. I need to take a moment. That was good.
Oh, you put me on the spot.
Trying to make things worse, to really fuck him in the ass. They would report him on Pogo. And now, Thomas Montgomery, Marine Sniper, has been banned from Pogo.
Oh, teenagers really have a hard time, you know, with Minecraft, and the parents take their Minecraft off. I can only imagine he's developed such a bond. It's going to have the same effect on this old, miserable, poopy man.
Thomas is beside himself. Man, life was bad before, but now it's really bad. He is deeply depressed. He reaches out to Jessie and just says,
Leave me alone. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm a flawed man, but you gotta stop.
He explains how his life is ruined. Brian is making his life an absolute misery. But, Thomas, you kind of asked for it, bro.
You really did.
He's also fuming because of the love of his life, Jessie, is now in an online relationship with Brian. His life is shattered, crumbled.
He really has lost it all, to be fair. Like his family, everyone hates him at work. He's lost the love of his life.
Oh,
He's really done himself a wee whoopsie.
he's done a big old whoopsie. And things would really hit rock bottom when Thomas would find out that Brian had made plans to go to West Virginia at Thanksgiving and he was going to pop Jessie's cherry.
Oh,
That was Tommy's cherry.
oh no.
And at this point, Rainey, we're deep into 2006. This has been going on since May 2005. We're approaching September. Jessie is 18. She is confused. She had a pretty strong, deep connection with Tommy, the imaginary Tommy. And she would write to Thomas.
I ache to be with Tommy. Do you miss it, Tom?
Thomas would respond,
More than you'll ever know. My heart aches to hear you call me Tommy. I wish I could be that 19-year-old Marine for you.
TallHotBlonde says,
I know, Tom.
oh, crikey, things are heating up. And these two decide to strike up a friendship. Let's start again. They begin chatting again. It's strange. Oh, crikey. They decide to have one more little cyber sex fling.
I think she likes the older, mature man.
I think Jessie just likes the attention because she's young. She doesn't know what she wants.
Well, that's true. You know what? She's fucked.
She is fucked. But look, Rainey, Tommy, being the insecure older man that he is, he begins to go through Jessie's friend group on MySpace. There are a lot of men. He is getting really jealous, very angry, a lot of rage. He is having these outbursts to Jessie, abusing her, calling her a whore, saying he's going to release her address online, being really, really nasty. Things are starting to take a turn for the worst. But things would become so much worse when Jessie had explained to Thomas that she was no longer talking to Brian, but Thomas would find proof that Jessie and Brian were still MySpace friends.
Oh, shit. Not MySpace.
Doesn't this feel so high school? Thomas is enraged. He writes to Jessie.
I hate Brian with a passion, and for 10 cents I would eliminate him.
Oh, it's cheap.
Jessie writes back.
That's a little drastic, isn't it?
Thomas writes back.
Payback is a motherfucker, Jessie. I am the ultimate weapon. I am a Marine, and Brian will pay in blood.
Oh, call the cops, Jessie. Call the cops.
Well, yes, you'd think so, but Jessie is a dumb idiot and she doesn't call the cops, Rainey. She doesn't tell Brian, but she would continue to talk to Brian and she would continue to talk to Thomas.
You hussy.
A couple of weeks would pass by and now we're in mid-September 2006. Thomas knows that she is talking to Brian. Thomas begins to threaten Jessie, threatening her, saying he's going to come to West Virginia and he's going to hurt her and her mother. Jessie is terrified. She's probably shaking in her little cute Doc Marten boots. She decides to tell her mum. She needs to talk to someone about this. Things are getting out of hand. She can't deal with this 47-year-old man's tantrum. So maybe her mum might know. She's the same age. Mary comes to the rescue and Mama Bear gets on the phone and she rings this dork. Stay the hell away from my daughter. And Thomas says,
Well, you tell your daughter to stay the hell away from me.
Oh, God, this is escalating.
and they agree. But Rainey, things do not stop there. Thomas is still going to the factory and he is still hearing whispers of this plan for Brian to go and head to West Virginia to meet his girlfriend and possibly have some cherries.
Some cherry pie.
Thomas is sending some very disturbing, threatening messages to Jessie. And Jessie just says,
Look, Thomas, I'm deactivating my account. I can't do this anymore. I love you. I will miss you, Tom. Goodbye, baby.
don't call him baby. Stop that.
Oh, no. Rewind.
Thomas jumps online. He's coming on and checking. Has she deleted her account? Jessie hasn't. He can see that she's still active. So he is messaging her, calling her a liar.
Hey, you whore, you sucked your boyfriend's cock today?
Oh, Tommy.
No response.
You dog.
He is continuing to message Jessie and no response. This enrages Thomas Montgomery. Friday, September 15th, 2006. It's 10:16 p.m. and Brian is clocking out from a hard day slaving away over a power tool. His parents are away camping for the weekend, so he's got the whole house to himself. He can be instant messaging his girlfriend all day long and he's going to have a relaxing weekend. He heads to his truck. It's the last truck in the car park and he hops in. This excitement for the weekend would suddenly come to an end when pow, pow, pow,
Oh, no.
3 gunshots would blast through his driver's window. The first bullet would hit his arm. The second 2 bullets would hit his neck. And Brian Barrett would die.
That's tragic.
What would make this even worse, Rainey, is it was 10 p.m. on a Friday night. He was the last worker to leave. His family was away camping.
Oh, no.
And poor Brian would sit in his car deceased all weekend.
Oh, God. What time of year was it too? Jesus Christ.
September, so probably quite warm. His parents would arrive home from their camping trip with his sibling on Monday. They've had a lovely weekend away. They come inside and are immediately concerned. Brian is not there. His car is not there. But the thing that is the most concerning is clearly the cats haven't been fed. There is no water. There is no food. The cats are in a state, so they know something is wrong.
That's terrible.
And not long after arriving home, they would get a knock on the door. Brian's dad would walk towards the door and he would see a policeman standing there and would immediately start screaming. He knew something had happened to his son and he would get the terrible news that his son Brian had been found shot dead in the parking lot.
Ugh.
All this for a friggin' online love triangle. No one's even met anyone.
But poor all of them. Like, we knew this was going to happen. Thomas, you're a psycho.
The police begin investigating. At the crime scene, they don't find any shell casings. They do find a gun clip that has a lot of dog hair on the clip, so that is interesting. They also
Oh.
find a peach pit at the crime scene. Do you know it's not a pip? It's a pit.
A peach what?
Pit.
Oh, pip?
No, pit.
What's a pit?
Like it's like what you think's a pip, but it's actually called a pit.
Well, the seeds are a pit.
It's a pit.
Fuck off, it's a pip.
It's a pit.
Are you kidding? It's a pip.
It's a pit. I know, it's all right. I didn't make up the rules. I hate it.
Like a pip and a mandarin.
No, like a pit. It's a pit.
Pit.
I don't know if it's just a stone fruit. I don't think it's like a lemon pit. Wait, that's a seed.
Oh, like an avocado pit.
I don't know.
So hang on, what did he find? A what? A peach pit.
A peach pit.
Do peaches have pits?
I don't know, Rainey. I'm so confused. So the police are looking around. The other thing that's really weird, Rainey, is Paul Bryan's back tires were slashed. So even if he did survive the gunshot wounds, whoever did it made sure that he was not going to get out of that parking lot.
Brutal.
That is savage. They begin talking to the workers at Dynabraid, and everyone knows exactly who did it because everybody knows about this online love triangle between Thomas Montgomery and Brian Barrett.
Pretty obvious.
The police, they need to find who this Jessie is. So they get Brian's phone and they find Jessie's number. They would ring Jessie and have a little chat, and she says,
Yes, I've been having a relationship with Thomas and Brian. Thomas has been making threats. I didn't report it. I was too scared. I didn't know what to do.
and Thomas had actually been messaging Jessie this day. This was the Monday when his body had been found. The police are getting a little concerned that maybe Thomas's next plan is to go to Jessie and hurt Jessie. They cannot find him in Clarence, New York. They know that Thomas knows Jessie's address, so they are going to send over some of the police over in West Virginia in this location to Jessie's house. The police arrive at Jessie's family home. Jessie's mum, Mary, answers the door. She's startled. She doesn't really understand what's going on. Officer Kurt, he's there. He says,
Hi, ma'am. We think your daughter is in danger and we need to know where she is.
Mary says, oh, she's not here. She's away at college. They think this is a little strange. Why is Mary acting a little strange? They say,
Do you have her number?
no, I don't have Jessie's number. She's not here. The police are very confused because they had spoken to Jessie and Jessie had said she was home. This is why they had to get the police over there. So now they're like, where is Jessie? Officer Kurt is standing there on the doorstep. He is thinking, what is up with this woman? Where is your daughter? She doesn't know. She's not giving the phone number. Mary's acting a little shaky. She starts to get a bit teary-eyed. And all of a sudden, Mary says, I am Jessie.
Oh my God. Sorry. What the actual hell?
Oh, this is true. This is real life loves. Mary is a 45-year-old woman. She's short. She's heavy set. And guys, I'm not joking when I say it. She's rocking a bowl cut.
Oh God.
You know who she looks like? She looks a bit like that. You know that actress on Kath and Kim?
Yes, that's just as where I went to. They could have probably just got together.
So, Rainey, the catfish has been catfished. And this brings us to a little science of the crime. Science of the crime, science of the crime, science of the crime.
Science of the crime. Oh my God. I'm shocked. I am shocked.
Did you know, Rainey, catfishing is big business? There are so many people being catfished online every single day. On average, Australians lost over $200 million to romance scams in 2024. And globally, $1.3 billion US was lost due to catfish scams. So not only are catfishers usually trying to create these new online identities, they're also, for the most part, trying to squeeze some dollars out of you. Now, the countries that are being targeted the most are the USA, the UK, Australia, and New Zealand.
I love New Zealand.
And the most common catfish origin countries where the people are doing the catfish are, any guesses for country number one?
Uruguay.
No, Nigeria, Ghana.
Oh, stop. That's what I was going for. Nigeria.
Fucking
Can you do it
hell.
again? Mark, please do it again. Sorry, don't pull that in. Go again. Ask me the question again.
In your opinion, loves, where would country number one be?
Nigeria.
He's going to leave that in for sure.
I know. I just went blank. Anyway, carry on.
Ghana, the Philippines, and Russia are also in the top catfish countries.
Philippines was on my list. It was second to Uruguay.
So nearly 1 in 5 online relationships include some form of catfishing, whether it could be just a small little lie, you know, I've got a 9-inch cock, or maybe it's a huge lie and you're not who you say you are. It's about a 60% ratio of men doing the catfishing and 40% are women. And a lot of people say they become catfish because they're just deeply lonely and insecure people. It's all a bit sad. And Rainey, today's story would be the biggest, craziest catfish murder of all time. So let's get back to the case. Mary is taken in for questioning. The investigators, they don't believe it. They don't believe that this woman was Jessie. They spoke to her. She sounded like a little teen girl. So they confiscate her computer. Now, Rainey, I will tell you, Mary does have a teenage daughter. Her name is Jessie, and she's 18 years old. Mary has been posing as her daughter online. So although this was a really crazy revelation, it is so sick and twisted because it turns out Mary has been sending photos of her daughter to men like Thomas, like Brian, and so many more. And when they go through her computer, they find that she would be taking photos of her daughter when her daughter didn't realize. Provocative photos. They even found a video where she was taking video up her daughter's skirt, Rainey. Mary needs to go to prison.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Were they her daughter's G-bangers?
Yes.
Oh, Mary, you dirty cunt.
Can't. It's terrible. They know they need to find Thomas. All the evidence is there. It is crazy because Thomas just rocks up to his shift, his next scheduled shift. He shows up. So he wasn't on his way to go and murder Jessie. And as they take him in for questioning, he says,
"Can I just get my lunch? I don't want my peaches to spoil in my car."
Oh.
And you know what?
Funny that.
What's inside a peach, Shireen?
It's a pit.
That's right.
Peach's pit.
This makes the police officer very intrigued. They would bring him in for questioning and he denies everything.
No, wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about.
But, Rainey, the DNA evidence would come back from this peach pit, and it would match Thomas Montgomery. The dog he found on the clip of the gun clip would match the family dog. Although Thomas said he was home around 10 p.m. when the murder happened, his phone was pinging at work.
Honestly, loser.
Thomas Montgomery is also informed the wonderful news that Jessie is in fact a short, stocky, frumpy, lumpy woman that goes by the name of Mary Sheila.
I would love to see a video of that. That would just make my day. Oh, he would just be horrified.
They say that the colour drained out of his face and he was just blending in with the back wall.
Well, now he's killed someone for no reason.
It is awful. This poor, poor man, Brian, has just lost his life for absolutely nothing. I'm not joking. She is just awful. I'm not that she's awful looking, but just like what went on.
Oh, she's horrific. No, I'm sorry. If you're going to expose your daughter like that, you are an absolute sick, filthy piece of poo.
So unfortunately, Mary, nothing can happen to her. She can't be prosecuted. Her daughter's over 18, so if she was under 18, she could have been done for maybe like child pornography.
Yeah.
But they can't do anything. There was nothing they could criminally charge her with. Now, Thomas, he is arrested. He pleads not guilty, but he does agree to take a plea deal for voluntary manslaughter. And this garbage man would get sentenced to 20 years in prison back in 2007. So he is up for parole in 2027.
Wow.
Not too long for him to get out, and he'll be in his mid-60s. Poor Brian, 22 years old, lost his life over a double catfish scenario. So poor Jessie didn't know that this was happening until some of her friends were talking about what her mum had done. And so she Googled it and she found all of her photos online. The husband didn't know. She confronted her mum and they obviously had a very terrible blow up, and the mum would move out of the house. The husband would divorce her. Jessie no longer talks to her mum.
Good.
Her mother never apologized. And when she has been interviewed, she's done one interview, she said that she found herself on her daughter's profile. Thomas began talking to her and he seemed very sad, like he needed to be cared for. But as things progressed and went out of hand, she thought she better keep talking to him because otherwise he's going to talk to other young girls. So she's a real vigilante, Mary. Good on you, Mary.
She sounds wonderful. Thank Christ for Mary.
And apparently Mary spends a lot of time to this day on her computer.
Of course she does.
So we can only guess she's TallHotBlonding all over the place still.
Do you know what though? Because it becomes like an addiction.
Yes.
You can't stop. These people they thrive off the attention.
So look, Rainey, that is our horrible, crazy catfish story. Can you handle the catfish crime and scandal?
Oh, Christ. You know what? I cannot handle this for Brian, but I can handle this for Thomas. Tommy, you dirty fucking perv, but Mary. Oh, Christ. I must say, this is the first podcast that we've done in 76 episodes that you have completely shocked me, blowing my socks off. As soon as she got to the door and Mary's being a bit weird, I was like, oh my God, it's someone else. Someone's catfish. But Mary?
Oh my God. Isn't that? I know. When I heard the story the first time, I was like, I audibly gasped. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, honestly, I thought I knew where this was going. I knew he was going to kill Brian, but I didn't know. Oh, Jessie was Mary.
There you go.
Yeah, very well done, Lolly. Can you handle this catfish crime and scandal?
I'm exactly the same as you, loves. I can't handle what happened to Brian. It's so tragic. It's so sad. What a waste. What an absolute waste. But for Thomas, I mean, it is brilliant. And also for Mary, it is just brilliant. But I wish Mary got some jail time. Not cool. Not right.
She should have.
No.
It's all her fault. It's all Mary's fault. Poor Brian Barrett.
Brian. And poor Jessie. And the husband and wife of Thomas and Mary.
Jessie.
Oh, it's not right.
So many families destroyed. Very well done.
Thank you. There's a movie out called TallHotBlonde, and Courtney Cox was the producer on that movie. There's a doco where Thomas is involved in the doco, and he explains his whole side of the story. And look, it's just a wild tale. It's a cautionary tale. Be careful, whoever you're talking to online. I think we know a lot more now than we did in 2005 and 2006, but just be careful that you're not being catfished out there or being asked for some dollars online.
I just don't know why people think it's smart to murder people. You cannot get away with anything, from the pings from the towers to the door ring cameras to goddamn everything. You cannot get away with Jack Diddley Squid. Stop doing it.
Squid. And finally, if someone online is telling you they've got a 9-inch schlong, you can guarantee you're being catfished. Okay? No one needs a 9-inch schlong near them. All right? You whack that thing away. Okay?
Get it away. I just want to do a shout out. We haven't done this for a wee while. I'm going to shout out to Josie. She was actually my recruitment agent.
Oh, Josie.
Who found me. She tracked me down, got a job, but she calls me every now and again and she's like, it's so weird talking to you because I listen to your podcast and I hear your voice all the time.
Oh my God.
And
so
she
good.
loves it. So thank you very much for tuning in. We really appreciate you.
Thanks for being kind of the Can't Handle fam. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, we so appreciate it. This podcast is the best. Sometimes I get a little like podcast anxiety, like, is it going well? Oh my God, are the downloads going up? Are they going down? But they've been going up lately. Thanks so much for all your support. Share the podcast. Give us a little rating review. It means the world to us. Come and see us on Can't Handle the Crime and Scandal on Instagram, Facebook, and of course, YouTube. We will see you next week.
Stay safe, friends, and enjoy life.
Love you. Bye. Sorry, my voice is really croaky because I've been sick. Please hold. Need to have a little Prosecco.
Fair enough.
Code the vocal cords. Thomas Montgomery. Thomas Ghana and the Philippines short for not long. Fucking hell.